Original Medicare allows 5 levels of appeals. What are they? What should you know about them? Welcome, I am the medical bill whisperer, a previous billing manager turned patient advocate. I am committed to bringing answers, insights, and solutions to patients like you. First, let's go over some definitions. Medicare is the health insurance provided to people 65-year-old or older, but also if they are permanently disabled, have end-stage renal disease or ALS. Medicare comes in 2 basic types of plans: Original, or also called Straight Medicare, and Medicare Advantage, Part C. The difference is Original Medicare is administered directly by CMS, the federal government agency that sets policies, supervises programs, processes and pays claims, maintains a provider database, and ensures members' rights. Medicare Advantage plans, or Part C, are administered by private commercial carriers that get paid premiums to provide care and pay your claims. For example, Blue Cross Blue Shield plans or Kaiser HMO plans are Part C or Medicare Advantage plans. While both types of plans allow for 5 levels of appeals, the destination of each will differ. This is why this video only focuses on Original Medicare plans and members. Now, appeals, what is that? It is the right for you to request that the insurance review a denial, a rejection of coverage or services, review also an adverse decision of how a claim was processed. Yes, you can request a reconsideration of a decision based on medical records, documentation, facts, terms of policy, legal mandates, medical policies, etc. After a no on an explanation of benefit, members have the right to request a review of that decision and to request that a payment be made, coverage be applied, approval be obtained, and that benefits and patients' rights be enforced. Let's go over those 5 levels of appeals. The first one is called redetermination. It goes to the MAC, which is the administrator for your region that processed the claim originally. If you look on your explanation of benefit, which is called a Medicare summary notice, it will give you the mailing address to the specific MAC where your first degree appeal or the redetermination must be sent to. There is a special form called the Medicare Redetermination Request Form, first level of appeal, to help you explain exactly why your claim should be reprocessed and paid or a negative decision reversed. If this is unsuccessful, the next level is the Qualified Independent Contractor External Review. This is an independent reviewer that did not take part in the first decision or rejection of a positive outcome. Of course, there is a special form for that level. But I must let you know that in my experience, that second level of appeal, the quick review, is often called the quack review. Why? Because more often than not, it is negative. But luckily, the third level of appeal is often successful. It is HOMA, the Office of Medicare Hearings and Appeals. After filing a special form, you can present your case and your evidence in front of an administrative law judge, ALJ. This hearing is held via phone or Zoom meeting, and you must present all the documentation you will refer to ahead of time to that judge's clerk. If those 3 levels of appeals so far have been unsuccessful, all is not lost. The 4th level of appeal goes to a Medicare Appeals Council review. This level is not in person via Zoom or by phone. It must be mailed to Washington, D.C. If at that time the decision is still negative, your last level of appeal would be a judicial review in a federal district court. Instructions on how to file will be given to you along with the Level 4 Appeal Council's decision letter, making sure that every document, argument, piece of evidence is included in that written mailed case package is imperative. There are tips to be aware of. First, there is a timeliness for filing every level of appeal, and yes, it is strictly enforced. 180 days to start the process, appeal level 1 or 2, based on the date of the EOB or Medicare summary notice. But after that, those 180 days dwindle down to 60 days. There are some exceptions. For example, you were in the hospital, in a skilled nursing facility, quite ill or incapacitated. A close family member was quite sick or passed away. Immediate family not including cousins or distant relatives. If the necessary records were destroyed in a fire or damaged in a flood or other similar circumstance, you can claim an extension. If you were given incorrect information, you can also file for an extension. And I have found that if you hire a representative advisor or patient advocate, for example, the date of hire to help you out can be considered to start the clock from scratch. It is not guaranteed, though. Something else to be aware of is that some amounts of dollars have a minimum allowed for some levels. For 2025, for example, to go in front of a judge, you must have at least $190 accumulated or in one claim to file that request. For level 5 federal court, it would be at least $1,850. I would strongly advise you to get expert help. Local state health insurance assistance program navigators, the SHIP program, can help provide you with free advice and assistance with the appeal process, how to file, where to find the form, how much time do you have, how to best prepare for a hearing, and more. Should you prefer to hire a specialized advocate or have someone help you, remember you will need another form called an appointment of representatives, which informs Medicare that you have given authorization for a third party to handle an appeal on your behalf and be involved in the decision process. By the time you reach level 4 and certainly 5, hiring a specialized attorney may be the difference between success or not. In all my years as a billing manager and patient advocate, I have never gone through level 4 or level 5. I have won most cases on level 1 or level 3. Good preparation, clear evidence, and a concise presentation has always led to success on levels 1 and 3. However, being aware that you have those 5 levels should never be forgotten. This is your right as a Medicare member, but hopefully you will never have to use it. I so thank you for watching. Your likes, comments, and subscribe do help this little channel grow, so thank you.